Hello, it's Bryce here from NZ Home Business, and today I'm going to look at choosing a domain name for your website or blog, whatever you have. So there's a few things that you should think about when doing this. For example, think about punctuation the words that you use. For example, if you want to use the word you shouldn't try and shorten that. There's a lot of times when you'd be writing it down, wouldn't you, and taking notes, and you just use the word. Sorry, you wouldn't use the word you just use the letter U, and that's something that you shouldn't think about when choosing a domain. You should always have your words, as they are, and try and make your domains not too short. Not too long. We don't want them long and complicated, do we? We want it short. The shorter the better, I think, for a domain. And try and have keywords in that domain as well. I mean, if you're making one for your business, what sort of business do you have? For example, if it was a mechanic's business, you'd want the word mechanic in there, wouldn't you? If you can have the name of your business or what sort of business is it, you can have that in your domain. That's going to get people, it's going to get people closer to finding your domain and finding your business. And you can also think about the area that you are in as well. For example, which country are you in? Which city are you in? Say if you're like in the States, in New York or something, you could use the word, use New York in your domain, because that's going to, quite often you think about it. Do you go online? I know I do. Go online to look for a service, and I will use the word Hamilton. I live in Hamilton in New Zealand, and I always, in my search, I put Hamilton because I want a service that is in my city. And try and avoid punctuation as well. You sometimes see a dash or a full stop in a domain, and it's much better to be without those as well. And you should make your domain memorable as well. Is it going to be easy for people to remember next time they come online? Because that's going to result in more visitors as well, isn't it? Or more visits from the people that have already been there. What sort of domain do you most often see? Do you see .com, .net? It's not .com, isn't it? .com is the biggest one. And there seem to be developing more and more types of domains these days, like .business or all sorts of things. But the main ones are .com, .net and .biz. And when you go and purchase a .com domain from the likes of GoDaddy, they'll always offer you at a discounted rate to grab the other types as well. Like if you purchase a .com, they'll offer to give you a .biz, .net to go along with it at a discounted price. So that's something to think about as well. So the best way to if a domain pops into your head, you should try and purchase as soon as possible, because as we know, the domains go quick, so it's quite possible that what you're after is already taken by somebody. So they're just a few tips there. I hope they help you out next time you're purchasing a domain. So all the best with that. See you later.